September 4th, 4 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I start here. This is episode, 33 in this event revealing concerning 3I Atlas and what it is. In this video here, episode 17, I promise that I will bring...
Remember, I think out of the box.
I promise.
On this event. And slowly, I'm trying to do my best to put it together. I'm not going to fall in, kind of...
Chronicle order.
It'll stop from one piece here, one piece over here. Okay, I had to play that because that's basically where we're at right now. All this mystery that's revolving around 3I Atlas. You got my take on it already from the last video. I have to inject some humor. This is like a metaphor right here. Instead of that sign says Vet Father, Comet, Atlas, 3I videos. This is just comedy, folks. I like to inject humor. Okay, well,
the reason I put that there is I don't follow the posse. When I promised I was working on the board, the puzzle board, let's say 10,000 piece puzzle board, let's increase it. That my section of the board was out of the box, one step beyond. I mean, I made some mistakes on videos and I correct my mistakes, pronouncing Crete wrong and stuff like that. And I'll point it out. What I have to bring to you today as I work on the piece of the puzzle is disturbing. Now, I made an attempt. There was a video that I made. It was deleted. It was cut off. It didn't go through. The sound got cut off. It was concerning this right here. It's episode number 31. I know disability with the language. Even though I understand Portuguese, Spanish, I even understand German. Any language, I can understand them as they're talking about 3I Atlas. How? I don't know. But for me to communicate to you in English, I lose people. I don't have a graphics. I don't have the sound quality. I don't have a Hollywood production. This is as simple as it can get. This video here, if you lasted this long, please hit the thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the possibility it might spread, even though I'm being seen and chat will be and all that other stuff. That event that happened in my last video with the sun, I never seen that. I've been covering, I'm 30 years, and I never seen anything like that. No, nunca. Nunca visto algo así que pasó ayer. So what's happened, in my opinion, I gotta say this. Whatever I say is my opinion only, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes. Okay, I've been doing this for 30 years. I got a library of comets that I follow. If I show you my laboratory, you'll be amazed. The reason I am with this cheap setup is because I was broken. I was so broken that, and it's in my video, and I have to point it out, that the comet that I was following from the Wolf, for example, the Wolf comet that originated, that I started the men's star, pointing out the dead fathers and, the cries. Remember, I was one of the original fathers' rights. I pointed out all the statistics that nobody seems to care about. I've been pointing it out for decades and decades and over 4 decades. 4. So I know the mechanics, I know the matrix, I know all that stuff regarding the breakup of the family and the harlots and the sirens and the Lilith daughters, the D daughters, the vampire. I know all that in the book of Revelation, you name it, I know it. So I'm expert, numero uno in that department. And I'm also an expert and numero uno, the mythology of comets. There's 88 constellations. Put your mind around that. 88 constellations. And each constellation has stars that have messages. I've been following that for decades. Over almost 3 decades. Decades, folks. Since Hellbop started, 1995. What I'm bringing here is not for the weak-minded. I'm not care about the editing. I got no time for editing. I got no time. I mean, I'll come back and slice a little here, there, dead space. As far as the thumbnails, as far as me trying to be viral, No, no. I think out of the box, and I've been through the fire. If you look at my history, I've jumped into the fire to save many. No regards for my life, but I saved them, pulled them out. So I have a history. Just because I fell in this department, I got taken, that a comet that I was following, remember I told you, I speak to them, I pray to them, I in thoughts, in spirit, that it lost its head. In other words, it cried for me. It shed a tear. And then it died. It broke apart in the constellation, the Phoenix. That's how deep I get into. There's a few of you out there that knows quién yo soy, that knows who I am. Okay, that knows this, the take away the máscara, take away the mask, knows who I am. Yes, I used to be called the White Buffalo. Yes, the Native American, the Indian burial mound, the museum, the visitation. I have so much paranormal. You would say, wow, how in the world is this person still alive? Because God Almighty, the Lord, you don't. What a lot of people you don't understand is what I'm going to show you. Look at that map. Focus on that. There's been people blocked already. There's people that spoke recently that been deleted. The good thing about the thing that I have is I could go all over the South America, Chile, Argentina, Brazil, and look at their news broadcasts, which is totally different than what we have here, because here we're the letter C, Charlie, and Shadow B. I've been listening to the area over there by Chile and Argentina news, and there's a lot of activity here there, folks. Like I said, there was a guy that I can't find his video. When this thing happened, I said it was like a 9. There was a 9. The censored close by. There's an island right between where the X is at. Let's call it Pinwin Island. The censor said a 9, and there's a lot of stories about that area. A lot of stories. Content creators, you're gonna get a nugget, a big one, and you have the graphic. You got the computer. I'm working on they left me here. I'm like a prisoner here after that crucifixion that happened in the court. Okay. What you're going to see now, and I have to talk it like the Riddler, in codes, comedy. I have to inject comedy, and I can't say some words, but you know the location. That's all I'm going to say, and put the pointer out. Right there. What I'm going to show you is heavy duty, because we all sense it. There's a lot of people. This is big cuidado. Right here. Look at that. Read between the lines, folks. Read between the lines. Now, this is as of September. What day are we in? September. The 4th? Now, a lot of these countries sent their fishing ship to look for fish for tuna all down there recently. Oh, they're calling it a joint effort, to go fishing in that waters. And the U.S. has joined them because the tunas are big down there. You know what I'm saying? Some destroyers and some other research ships. I mean, all sorts of things are being sent in response to that. That was no 7 point at this place in this month. 2 of my videos got knocked out, and they joint patrol call like, oh, they're missing an eye. What a name. What is this? PANC? I want to focus on there's something. Mira, as of, what's today's date? Right there. I mean, it's not going to tell you everything. Of course, they're going down there fishing. I mean, that's a popular place for big fish to fish in that frozen water. Right next to that frozen 2-mile mysterious place. I mean, big mountains look like Egypt. South America, Central America, China, Bosnia, Russia, all over the place. Underwater, Cuba, because a lot of the reference of the remote viewers mentions underwater ancient ruins, Cuba. So it's a lot of fishing ships to go down there because the fish down there are pretty big. You know what I mean? We need all these ships out there. You know, I mean, geez, that's a lot of ships. That's a lot of rapid response. PANC patrol typically includes 2 to 4 ships. Of course, it's just a treaty as of early September. I mean, just a couple of days today. We're talking today. Well, the United States want to get some of that tuna, so let's send in 4 guided missiles destroyers, and these things right here. Jeez, because it takes a lot of work to haul those. Geez. You got to harpoon that damn fish, or try to. Oh, we send a submarine. That way we can look underwater and see where the tuna's going. The big tunas, you know. So there's a big operation. What a name. I mean, of course, this is just a treaty. This is all natural. I mean, okay, but these aren't. They're not. What are they? Science. They gotta study it, because it could be a new species of tuna. You know, so content creator, check into this more. Maybe I'm wrong, but some of the videos that I put out about the Titan, about the underwater gate, remember? About that thing coming out, like in the old, was it? The crash of the Titans, and that big thing, tuna, coming out. And one of the remote viewing sections shows, hold on, let me show you. I think it was this video. Let me see. Yeah, I think it was this video. No, that's the one that was blocked originally. So I have to go back. Donde tú estás? Where are you? Yo sé que lo hice, but where did I put it at? Yeah, right here.
Those faces from Google satellite, Google Sky.
Remember their faces, that the melted iceberg. The glaciers. Okay, so there's a scene here of a gate, and the thing there, that one right, that there. Now picture that. Picture yourself a remote viewer, and you're getting this image. Okay, how you gonna write it down? Right? You ask. Well, let's see. Let's go back. Where did I put it? I'm doing this without editing, so you could see the problem that I'm having. I've got so much. I said I promise I bring 1% guaranteed. When you look at my channel, you're gonna get 1%. But in this case, you're getting more. You're getting more than 1%. And I'm trying to find out where I had that remote viewing data at. Now, right now, I can't find it. I cannot find it. It's got to be this one. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Yes, here it is. Let me skip. Oh, by the way, a lot of this stuff, there's so many remote viewers from different. This was 6, but there's so many others, basically the same thing. I basically got all this figured out. I don't even have to, that's underwater Pod City, probably under, the C word, and some other. This is pyramid looking from above. Some people are going to be connected, like right there. They're going to be connected. It's already communicating with certain people. Now this one, right? I already know the location of this place. Okay, this right here, the bottom, looks familiar? The gate, underwater, city, ancient ruins. These are pieces that I've covered already before. I got so much videos on this. I covered this already before, folks. I'm not trying to be. I got nothing to gain here, folks. Nothing. Save one. See, certain people are going to get tuned in. Okay, certain people. Okay, they might have the deciphering wrong, but this is what they saw. Okay, this is what they saw. See that beam? Okay, they saw a beam like a UAP and cloak, and 99% of the time, and they tapping into the chosen ones. Yes, a lot of them fear. A lot of them are getting negative. Of course, they're gonna get negative, because when the rapture comes, that's what the Christians refer to as the rapture. The hope. The Native American, in their prophecy writings, talk about puff of people disappearing, a puff of smoke. The good. And there's other religions, other cultures that speak about basically the same thing. The good is going to be pulled out. 144, comma 000. All right, so low number. Maybe that's the capacity of the ship. I don't know, the transport. But after that is done, the bowl, the disease, the plague. Why you think Trump just did the news conference he had about the Space Force and getting the shield, the golden shield, up and running, and why these doctors, these hospitals, prepare for World War III, and a bunch of body bags, and they're expecting some sort of mass casualty. Oh, let's put the National Guard in and stop crime. The NASA's now can't say this. They can't tell. Well, they've been censoring since the damn 1959. In the 50s, early 50s, before 1959 Brookings Report, they were more open. Then we got the thing about the crop circles. Keep an eye on UK for crop circles. Antenna. I see September 7. But it's happening right now, the crop circles. I have a lot of information on that. I got so much information, guys, that 1% that I promised, that I was guaranteed, I've made 2 mistakes so far. Okay, I didn't call series, I called it Creek for some reason. And a lot of this stuff, to me, makes sense. Sorry. Makes sense. No, I'm not sorry. It's part of the assignment. I remember when I had my thing, I harped on it before. When I had I didn't want to come back. I had a video that's gone about a encounter that I spoke about Archangel Gabriel, and also another video about 3 different color owls on the other side of the fence, one white looking at me and 2 behind them, and it looked like some sort of entity. I had that experience. Those videos are gone. Maybe one of you or 2 or 3 of you old timers remember it. So yes, we all have gifts. Yes, it's activation time. That blast was basically to activate the chosen ones, the seers, God's people, the good, the ones that have been dormant, watching novellas or watching TV, watching football games, with this and that, and lazy. They don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved. And then you're going to be left behind, Bob. Simple as that. Hell is coming. It's not pretty. There was tests conducted. A lot of tests were conducted around the planet to see, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Send us, okay, find me, we'll see. And then, what did they do? Attack. Remember, ¿qué está pasando allá abajo? There's a lot of the tuna. Do research on this. Verify. This is like I said. This is all. Oh, this is just an exercise. This is because of the treaty, logistics support, scientific support. Oh, of course, we're just doing a change of rotation. Oh, we're just gonna look. We're just gonna go fishing by the Drake because it's great fishing at that time. And this was during this. The guy that explained it, I can't find his video. And there's a lot of action happening down south, in South America, that you don't even hear about it. Nowhere. Except if you're listening to them. And then all of a sudden, what happened to that pastor? What happened to that priest? He was talking. Next thing you know, this thing got bye-bye. Hate talking like this. But maybe, it's just science. For real-time update monitor for. Okay, well, I'm surprised Groot even permitted it. I mean, just look at this data. Like I said, some of this could be wrong. This could be all wrong. But I did hear of this happening down there right after the earthquake. Right after the earthquake. So what must the tuna must have got shaken, and now's the time to go fishing. Since 92% of my audience are males, and my audience is basically 65 and over, y'all know the Navajo code in World War II, right? How they had to speak. So, treaty. Yes. Look at this right here. Yes, but it's just for fishing. It's a standard, normal procedure. We do it all the time, right after earthquakes. You know, we just want to see the fish how they all pop out of the water. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, this is a piece of a nugget for you content creators that have the expertise, the knowledge, and the gift given to you from above. Time to shine. Put the lighthouse on. You could do a million times better how I did it. Grandpa is just spill it out. Here's the piece of the puzzle. Working on that board. Remember, he's speaking like not even the realtor can understand what the hell he's saying. I'm putting this piece on the board, and the picture that I'm looking at shouldn't be here, but I'm here to provide help. Wake up, activate, save his. Now this has become now a rescue operation, a rescue save operation. The test is done. There's no saving this house. They're too animalistic. There's no compassion. You could put out there could be a homeless guy, an angel disguised as a homeless guy, begging for food while all these people, rich people, having a sandwich or having something, an extra bagel and they'll just throw it in the garbage, or they won't even provide. Get a job. You never know. It's happened. Lord have mercy. Like I said, over and over and over, the children are safe. God is not that. You know, he just let the Kraken the loose after the rescue operation, and then after that, let's put it this way: you won't recognize, for those that are here still, won't recognize this Christmas compared to last Christmas. Let's put it that way.